Last year we joined the Alaska Harvesters Facebook group. It's been a lot of fun, but it's also, I think that's a bear, Steve, look. See straight out there? Sorry about that, false bear alert. Okay, so we joined the Facebook Alaska Harvesters group. Last year we collected a whole bunch of high bush cranberries. That was super fun, and we made jelly with it. I made jelly in Anchorage with our grandson Connor. Hey Connor. And it was super fun. We made some plain, just sweet, and some with jalapeno. That was our favorite. And now what I'm going to do is try to make spruce tip syrup. So you use equal parts spruce tip and brown sugar, put it into a jar, basically sit it in the sunshine, which for me probably means in the front of the truck, and then leave it alone for a month. At the end of that month, you can remove the spruce tips. You could dry them separate and have spruce tip candy out of them, and then you're left with syrup in the jar. So I'm going to try to make 4 or 5 batches, I guess, little pint jars of it. See how it turns out. 1/2 cup spruce tips, 1/2 cup brown sugar. It doesn't really mix up that well. About 10 minutes later, I have 5 jars. Going to be spruce tip syrup. Now I'm just going to put them out on the back porch where it is sunny and let them start doing their thing. Then every day, I think, if we're at a place where I can, I'll just set them out in the sunshine. But here they are. We are pouring, let me borrow this for a second. We are pouring our macerated sugar slush into a pan. Then we're going to heat it up. Then we're going to strain it into here to get the spruce tips out. Put our syrup back into the pan so that we could heat it up to boiling, almost boiling. We're going to add some water and then jar our syrup, right?
Yep.
There. Cheers.
That's good though.
That's so good. It's starting to cool off, so it's getting really thick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Our jars are turned upside down right now and cooling off for 5 minutes before we put them back. But we started with 4 jars, we ended with 3. So in hindsight, maybe I need to double the batch next year. What do you think it tastes like?
I mean, it tastes like pine. I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's a little syrupy, a little bit of pine. I think it's good.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
just like
have it.
It's just like a hint of the spruce pine. It's not like overwhelming. Oh my gosh, it's good. So we have just a tiny bit left, and we are going to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar to it. Stir it around, heat it up, stir it around, then let it cool off. Then later we're going to go get some goat cheese and have it on goat cheese and crackers.
That sounds...
I think it's going to be delicious. So they're turned upside down for 5 minutes because the syrup was boiling. So it will sterilize the base. And then once we turn it back over, they'll seal normally. But that just is a different way to preserve it instead of water bath canning it.
Wasn't fully melted.
What do you think?
It looked good.
You'll just get like a string of sugar when you take it off. Oh, it's better.
It is. It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah. It's tasty.
Kind of reminds me of like an almond. In a way.
Yeah. Like a candied almond?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to turn the oven off, but leave them in there.
Okay. Hey, don't let that. You're going to burn yourself, sister.
Yeah. You don't like it?
I mean, it's alright. I mean, I won't, you know, eat a whole tray, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a whole tray.
I mean, for, you know, spruce.
But for something to try that's a little different.
Did Jess get one?
Oh yeah, you want to try one, Jess? It's not what you expect, is it? It's different. You don't like it?
No.
Did you like it?
No.
Oh, come on. That is not what I was offering my hand for.
You put your hand out.
Spruce tip syrup. So, Connor, our grandson, and I processed this last week, and they're in sealed jars now. But I could see already, you probably can't see it, but I could see that it's kind of crystallizing a little bit. So I need to read about it and figure out what I need to do. I think you can just reprocess it with a tiny bit of water and that will keep it from crystallizing, but I'm going to have to read about it. So in the meantime, let's taste it. So what I want to do with this spruce tip syrup is a couple of things. First, I'm going to try it just on here, just some crackers and goat cheese. And then I'm going to use a little bit of it to try to make a cocktail. I thought it would be mixed nicely with the gin. So I'm going to come up with a spruce tip and gin cocktail. And then I'm going to try it over like some berries at some point. So first, let's just try a little over crackers. Yeah, I can see that there's quite a bit of sugar crystals in there. So apparently I need to do something a little different. So syrup is fun to make, but I gotta learn some more. So I really like that I could smell the spruce tips. It's not overpowering. Can you smell it? Smell-o-vision. It smells like a pine tree in the winter. Okay, let's see how it tastes. It's just goat cheese, cracker, spruce tip syrup. I like it. You know, we tried some cranberry, not cranberry. You know, we tried some fireweed blossom jelly on the same kind of crackers and goat cheese, Costco. And I thought that the goat cheese kind of overpowered it, but the spruce tip really holds its own against that. I mean, it's really tasty. It's kind of like a little bit of pine, but sweet. It's kind of like syrup, but not. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to be making a Spruce Tip Gin Fizz, my version of it anyway. I'm using Alaska gin, Denali spirits, made in Talkeetna, Alaska. I'm going to make two drinks. Spruce Tip syrup and Spruce Tip simple syrup. I made this back in, you know, whenever I picked the spruce tips. I'm going to use a Gin Fizz recipe, but I'm swapping out the spruce tip syrup for lemon juice. So I'm going to do 2 shots gin, these cute little cups from my sister-in-law Lisa. One and a half shots spruce tip. I'm going to shake that up in my shaker, pour it over in a glass. Steve's choosing his over ice. I'm not going to have ice. And then top it off with a little bit of sparkling water. I happen to have Kirkland Grapefruit brand. So, Steve has, let's use yours, Kirkland Lime. First I'm going to try it before I put any sparkling water in it because. It's delightful. So I'm a huge gin drinker. Well, not huge, but I really like gin. And I really like just gin and lemon. That's it. So this is great. It's really heavy on the spruce tip, which kind of competes with the natural, like, piney flavors of gin. Or kind of complements, not competes. So I really like it. I don't know what you think. Try it, Steve. It's heavy on the spruce tip.
It's delicious.
You don't like it at all? Well, put it with your sparkling water and see if you like it better. Because it doesn't have a fizz right now. It's just gin and spruce tip.
Let me give it a little shot. It's a little stiff on the
Gin?
spruce for me.
Spruce? Oh, how much are you going to add? What the hell? Is that a toddler drink? What are you, 10?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You're going to drink it from a straw?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to shame me.
For f***'s sake.
You're going to shame me now.
I mean, FFS.
I'll just put this on the side so no one sees me drinking from a straw.
Is that better? Still too much spruce tip?
It's a strong drink to me. Not strong alcohol.
Strong spruce.
It's got a strong, like,
Pine. You're gonna just be licking a pine tree? I don't really like it with the fizz. Ugh. That's kind of like a children's drink. But you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I actually ended up, as I was doing it, I made 2 at once, which is maybe a mistake. I don't usually make 2 drinks at once. But I did 4 shots of gin, 2 shots of a drink, and then I only did 2 shots of this syrup. Now I wonder if I added a little lemon, just a tiny bit, if it might take away some of the sweetness. But I don't want to mess my drink up by adding lemon. So I'm going to keep mine as it is. No fizz, just gin and spruce tip syrup for me. Okay, against my better judgment, I gave each of us a shot of lemon juice. Just straight lemon juice. Like, I took the little container, squirt, 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 and it's enough. And it does complement it without overpowering it. So, yeah. I would do 2 parts gin, 1 part simple syrup, or spruce tip syrup, whatever. And then, like, 2 little squirts of lemon. And it's perfect.
Hey, did we mention thanks for watching? Do us a solid. If you like us, subscribe to us.
Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up. Share us. You know, there's a button to share, so
Yeah.
share us with all your friends who want to sit around drinking homemade
Day drinking.
concoctions. Day drinking it is. See you next time.
I'm kind of done with the Dalton Highway now.